YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Boba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new Futties Objective card for none other than Bronze. Bronze is a 98 rated card. She has high work rates, right footed with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, as you guys know, today we did do a player review on Wan-Bissaka, so I think it's gonna be very interesting to compare the two players. Now, very similar to Wan-Bissaka, there is a bit of versatility with the card. She can play the right back, right wing back, and right wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at her in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is very well rounded. She is hooligan with the lowest stat being 84 for her shooting. And because she does have high work rates, you can most definitely incorporate her as that overlapping fullback. I think that the physical side to her game is going to be very good. The only downside to her physical side is the fact that she is only 5'7", so a smaller defender. So if you do come up against like your taller, more physical type of attackers, I think that it's going to be very interesting to test out just how good she is in that sense. But the technical side to her game should be very good as well. 95 passing and 94 dribbling. I think that the chance creation is going to be very good. And if you do prefer your smaller, more intricate type of fullbacks, kind of like Kachawi, Bacha, Bompastor, I think that Bronze is going to be a very good option for you. Now, she does have 94 pace overall with 94 acceleration and 94 sprint speed. Not bad for a fullback, but I would personally go ahead and recommend a chem style to make her even more quick. One downside to the card in terms of pace is the fact that she doesn't have the quick step or the rapid play style. So it's going to be very interesting to test out just how quick she is. Now, for an overlapping fullback, I think that it's really important for her to have really good attacking positioning. She does have 87, which isn't half bad. The 75 finishing, I mean, it is going to be very inconsistent. 97 shot power and 91 long shots. As you guys know, man, some fullbacks do have some pretty decent long shots, so it's going to be very interesting to test out the consistency of them. Now, like I said, boys, the 95 passing and 94 dribbling, two really important stats for the card because we do need the chance creation. And because the defending and physicality is already really high, I do think that the engine is a really good option to really help out with the agility and balance as well. With the upgrades to her agility and balance, I do expect her to be very smooth on the ball, especially with her smaller build and the 5-star skill moves. And I love the fact that she does have 99 reactions and 99 composure. The manual defending with the jockey playstyle plus should be very effective. And then last but not least, boys, in the two standout stats for the card, the 98 defending and 98 physical. Now, she does have really good defensive and physical stats. She does also have the intercept playstyle plus, so she should be very good at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward. And then with 99 strength and 93 aggression, should be very strong on and off the ball. Now, in terms of playstyles, we can see that the majority of her playstyles do revolve around her defending and then also passing. And for an overlapping fullback, that's perfect. She does also have the technical playstyle, so the R1 dribbling is going to add a little bit more going forward. And then she does also have the whip pass playstyle plus, and then also the aerial playstyle plus. Now, the aerial with her being 5'7" does kind of cancel out. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Bronze card. We're going to be playing her at the right back position as that overlapping fullback in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1. Cruyff, Eusebio, Zidane, Rivaldo, Garincha, a very strong team. It's actually going to be very interesting to see whether or not he is going to stick with the 3-back, because if he does, I think that we're going to have a bit more space with Bronze. Now, as that overlapping fullback, man, we need her to create a lot of chances, but we also need that defensive cover. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. We did go ahead and give her the engine chem style. And as you guys can see, man, the left stick dribbling does feel really nice. She does also have the 5-star skill moves. And then I also love the fact that she does have the technical playstyle. I think that the R1 dribbling is going to be very good. A little bit of R1 dribbling right here. Bronze, ball roll. I tried to go ball roll. Trivela, unlucky. Now, we do have to defend a corner very early on in the game. It is the 8th minute. With the aerial playstyle plus, I'm going to try to maybe defend it with her. He's going to whip it in, isn't he? He is outside of the foot. Lucy Bronze, man. Okay, we win the header. That's not bad. Now, obviously, if you do come up against like your taller, more physical type of attackers, that's not going to happen. But the aerial playstyle plus, man, it does give just like a little bit extra cover. Now, because she does have a really high physicality, we can continuously make these runs. We do have Erling Haaland in the middle. I could whip it in. Yeah, Lucy Bronze, whip pass playstyle plus, it's a decent cross. Bronze, ball roll. Yeah, this guy's very defensive at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and use some R1 dribbling. Cut back. That's a good ball into Haaland. Haaland with a finesse shot. It's a decent play. Now, right here, boys, I'm going to try to maybe get Udogie in behind. So with Bronze, I'm going to test out her long-range passing. Low cross diagonal. It's a very accurate pass, man. Her passing so far has probably been the standout stat. And she's also going to get herself an assist. That's a lovely ball. And despite her not having the long ball pass play style, I think that with the engine chem style, it is still going to be very accurate. Right here, Rivaldo might just try to go down the byline. Now, she has been a very responsive defender so far. I think that the manual defending is really good. Now, right here, I'm going to go for the overlap again because I feel like that's actually been working out for us quite well. So we did signal her to make that run with Udogi. We just kind of slow it down a little bit. Cross diagonal. Oh, man. Lucy Bronzeman, only 87 attacking positioning, but it's been incredible so far. Whip pass play style plus Erling Haaland with a nice finish. And I feel like that's the best way to go ahead and incorporate her as that overlapping fullback in more advanced positions. She is quite tricky. The 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. I mean, really good dribbling and passing with the engine chem style. He's gone over the top. I'm going to track back in this situation. I need to test out the recovery speed a little bit more. Lucy Bronze, good in the tackle, doesn't get possession though. Yeah, man, right there, the physicality maybe can be a little bit better. That might be like her smaller build. Now, if you do use her in like a more advanced position, I think that she can win back possession very high up the pitch. The intercept has been quite effective so far. Butragueño, Bronze, that's a very good tackle. We'll take that. Butragueño might just try to go down the line in this situation. The stamina boys, we need to chill out with the runs. Nice, good interception though, man. The intercept play style plus for a fullback is really effective. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. He does have R9, Neymar. He's also evolving that Italian right back. That's also a really good option for the evolution. But yeah, man, as an overlapping fullback, I do think that she possesses a lot of really good qualities, man. Going forward has been very good. Now, the defensive cover that you get with the card hasn't been anything too crazy, but I feel like she can most definitely get the job done. Yeah, he might try to play it into Neymar, so we need the intercept play style plus right here. In the tackle, it's not bad, but that does happen quite a bit, where like in the tackle, it is a little bit inconsistent. Like she'll get a really good touch on the ball, but she won't get possession, so definitely keep that in mind. But that's a really good over top through ball. Dybala whips it in. Alawiren, that's a lovely finish, man. It all comes from her tackle, so we'll take that. Now, I can't remember off of the top of my head whether or not she has the relentless playstyle, but if she doesn't, man, I feel like you can low-key feel that. Lucy Bronze, nice little step over the shot as well as a decent finish, man. Only 74 shooting, something like that. That's a really good strike. Well, boys, I think that is safe to say that game number 2 didn't last too long. But in our final game, we're coming up against Messi, Neymar, Haaland, your typical team. He's going to play one more. That's a lovely interception, man. Got back into position very, very easily. Bronze, nice, good tackle right there. Keeping the pressure up, which is something that we need very early on in this game. And I think that I'm just going to try to take it down this right-hand side. I don't think that he's going to track back with Neymar. He does, man, but the sprint speed's good. Decent physicality as well. We get the pass off, but the attacking positioning of some of our other attackers could have been a little bit better. Now, for the most part, my opponent really hasn't been tracking these cross diagonals. That's perfect, boys. I think that that's a perfect pass. Udogi, nice. Whip it in. Erling Haaland, great attacking positioning. We're not going to miss, man. That's just such an easy way to get high up the pitch. Bronze, we got a little bit of space down this right-hand side. Might just try to go for like a simple pass into Haaland. Move the ball a little bit more quickly. That's good football, man. Dybala, cut back. Alawiren, liquid football, boys. That's brilliant. And again, man, Lucy Bronze, when we go ahead and overload that right-hand side, her passing is very accurate. Straight from kickoff, boys. Straight from kickoff. We low-key kind of got a game on our hands. Cross diagonal. Now, I'm not too sure if Udogi's onside. He might be offside. No, he's onside, boys. That's another great pass. Ball roll. Trivela. It's good, man. It's another great assist. Here we are. Yaya Toure. Simple over the top through ball in this situation. Could maybe whip it in. Might surprise him by going down the byline. That's a really, really good touch. Trivela. Bit of a tight angle. I mean, it's a decent attempt. Slow it down a little bit. Ball roll. Trivela. Decent shape. There it is, boys. The ball roll Trivela with the card is actually low-key kind of cracked. Udogi. There it is. Lucy Bronze. Maybe test it out again. He hasn't really covered it. Ball roll Trivela. Yeah, boys, it's cracked, man. Right there, a little bit too much power behind it, but very consistent. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Futties Bronze card in a few games of Foot Champions. And I will say, man, as an overlapping fullback, a really good card to go ahead and pick up. Now, if we go ahead and dissect her in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give her the engine chem style. So she does have 98 pace overall. Now, obviously, the rapid play style plus would have been a really nice addition for the card. The quick step would have been really nice as well for the recovery speed. But as an overlapping fullback, I think that she can still most definitely get the job done in that sense. Now, the 84 shooting, man, a very interesting stat. I will say that she does pick up really good pockets of space. Now, the finishing is a little bit inconsistent, but the ball roll Trivela on the card, man, is very good. I would highly recommend that you guys go ahead and try to incorporate that. The flight of the ball is really good. It's very consistent, and it's a very easy way to go ahead and get yourself a few goals. Now, with the engine chem style, we do get a really nice upgrade to her passing and dribbling, and as an overlapping fullback, I think that that's really important. And because her defending and physicality is already really high, you might as well upgrade those two stats. Now, with the engine, she does have 92 vision, 99 short pass, and 99 99 long pass, and then also the whip pass playstyle plus, and for the most part her passing in game was really accurate. Even though she doesn't have the ping pass or long ball pass playstyles, I do think that the long range passing was very effective in game. It's a very easy way to get high up the pitch. And then the upgrade to her dribbling does go a long way, man. 95 agility, 99 balance. She does have a smaller build in game with the 5-star skill moves. And going forward, man, the left stick dribbling was really consistent. She does also have the technical playstyle, so the R1 dribbling is very good as well. And that ultimately adds a lot more variety going forward, especially if you prefer your smaller, more intricate type of players. And then last but not least, boys, and the two most important stats for the card, the 98 defending and 98 physical. And I will say, man, defensively, she was really good. I think that she's very consistent at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward with the intercept playstyle plus. But in the tackle, even though she does have the anticipate playstyle, I do think that it was a little bit inconsistent. As you guys saw in some of those highlights, she does get a touch on the ball, but she doesn't gain possession from that, so definitely keep that in mind. But for the most part, 99 strength and 93 aggression, not the strongest of fullbacks I've ever used. It kind of feels like she has like mid 80s. Now, if you do prefer your smaller, more intricate type of fullbacks, then I do think that bronze is going to be a really good option for you. As you guys know, today we did do a player review on Wan-Bissaka, and if I had to compare the two, I do think that Wan-Bissaka is a little bit better in game. But honestly, it's going to come down to personal preference. I do prefer my defenders to have a bit of a bigger build in game. But if you do prefer your fullbacks like Kachawi, Pastor, I mean, Selma Bacha is a really good option as well. I do think that bronze is most definitely going to fit your style of play. Now, as you guys know, it is a bit of a grind to go ahead and complete the objective, but you are getting tons of packs, and then you are also getting a very solid fullback in game. For completely free, you are getting tons of packs. You're also getting a fullback that is very well rounded, that can do everything pretty well in game. If you do prefer your smaller, more intricate type of players, I would highly recommend her. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.